Oh, sorry.
Hey, can I get a picture?
So we're inside the hospital right now for Alyssa's foot. Everyone's, I ain't gonna lie, we had two people come up to us already, asking to take a picture while this is looking like this.
Like, this is the last place. This is honestly the last place I thought I'd see anybody. That's why I look like this.
Yeah. It's okay, babe. You look beautiful to me. But her foot's
Don't.
like,
my feet are nasty.
you can see like all the blood stain. That's like a big stain right there.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want her to touch it.
Yeah, that's about to be hurting.
I know I'm gonna.
You might have to get stitches.
No.
For real?
I told you that.
Oh, I'm just saying. You might have to get stitches.
No, I think there's still glass in there.
We'll see. She said she's gonna do it.
I'll tell you guys the whole story after. You guys, so just be careful.
Well, don't pull it off yet.
Okay.
Because I'm going to wet it to pull it off.
And I'm not good with pain, so if I'm a baby, I'm sorry.
Sorry. A little bit because saline does have salt in it. Okay?
Push.
It's just cold right now.
Yeah.
Alyssa? Right there, read that. How's your pain today?
Okay.
How's your pain today? You're at a 10. It says unbearable, worst pain ever, worst possible pain. Is that what you're really feeling like? You look more like annoying, mild, so like you're at a 1. No. Baby, you okay? But
I hate getting hurt.
you said what?
I hate getting hurt.
That's okay. The doctor gonna fix it.
So I don't do anything fun.
You said that's how you don't do nothing fun. You really don't be doing nothing fun. You hate to scrape yourself.
And then I try to be fun and then just get hurt.
It's okay. Let me see your leg again.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your leg. Honestly, the leg isn't that bad, babe.
No, but when I was laying in bed, it just started bleeding.
Well, that's because it's like it's like a little scrape. Only thing bad is your foot. They might have to get you stitches, but other than that, you'll be fine. And I think you should be back in like a couple days with stitches. Like, a week, you'll be fine. Be able to walk around and stuff.
That's why I can't walk for a week.
No, you could walk on it.
Oh.
If they give you stitches, you could walk on it. For sure. But
I hope it just heals okay. Because I heard stitches hurt.
no, they don't hurt. They break out.
When they go like this.
No, it don't hurt.
You don't feel it?
No, you don't really feel it. They gonna numb you. You're not gonna really feel it. Alright guys, so if you're new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe right now. Alyssa actually is an x-ray. They're trying to determine if she still has glass in her foot or not. I'm hoping that she doesn't, honestly, because she literally cannot deal with the pain. And they're also trying to figure out if she's going to need stitches or not, or what's going to happen with her foot. So I will be right back with Alyssa once she gets back and we leave this hospital. We've been here for about 2 hours now. Thank you, Alyssa. We love you.
Going home, guys.
We got her back home, so she peed inside of her crate. So we gotta give her a bath before we go to bed.
And we give her a good bath.
She peed on herself.
She was like, where the hell were you guys?
Well, mommy had a little accident.
Hey guys, I'm back from the hospital. Charles is upstairs with Sushi right now. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm still in a lot of pain, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm in the same amount of pain as I was in when I went to the hospital. They did give me some Tylenol and some ibuprofen, but my foot is still throbbing. So I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So I wanted to do TikToks today. And there was this one TikTok in particular I wanted to do. And it was originally by myself. And it was of me on like a broom, like acting like a witch or something. I'll have Charles insert clip right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So for me to do that TikTok, I had to stand on something. And when I first did it, I was on like a tub, and it didn't really support me as well. So I moved from the tub to a glass tank, and that worked fine. I got the Tic Tac that I wanted, but last minute Charles was like, wait, I think it would be funny if I got on the back and I did the Tic Tac with you. So I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, it's okay. Not thinking about like, we were not thinking about what could happen with both of us on this small glass tank. So we're about to do it. Charles sets the timer, and literally right when he hops on, like not even a second later, the glass, we fall through the glass. And luckily he had shoes on, I didn't, I was barefoot, and the glass went straight in my foot. And also I had glass like in my leg, as you guys saw from the footage before, like my legs are cut up. But when I fell to the ground, there was still a piece of glass in my foot, and it hurt so bad. Like that, it was the worst pain that I've ever felt, because I don't get hurt. Like I don't do things to, make myself get injured. So that was hard for me. And I could see, like, I lifted my foot up and there was like glass sticking out, and I was bleeding everywhere. The whole floor was full of blood. It was so traumatizing for me. Charles picks me up, he runs me to the sink. As he's picking me up, there's like a trail of blood. It was a mess. I was bleeding so much. I've never seen that much blood come out of me, like at one time, never. So he was cleaning it out and he bandaged it up for me, and I could not walk on it. Like I could only walk though, like with my heel. And then I laid upstairs, it was bandaged, and I watched a movie. I was hoping like, okay, like I'm good. I just have to heal. It's just gonna be a little sore right now. I was watching a movie, watched the whole entire movie, and at the end I started feeling like even more pain, and like it was more like throbbing pain. Like I could feel like a heartbeat in my foot, and I couldn't move my toes. My foot started turning purple, so I called Charles up and he unwrapped my foot, and it just looked swollen. So I was like, there has to be glass in here. And he was like, no, I think you're good, babe. Like there's no glass. And I was like, no, like you don't know. Like nobody knows what's really in your foot. Like I need x-rays. I think there's glass in here, because like why else would it be swollen? So we rushed to the hospital and I got in right away, luckily. I was so happy because I was thinking like I'm gonna have to sit here and wait, but they got me in right away. They took me into this room, and right away she put saline and water all over my foot and cleansed it out. She looked at it a little bit, and she's like, the doctor will be right in. Doctor came in and he looked at it. He did not even touch it. I thought he was gonna like touch it and examine it. And he's like, we gotta take x-rays because I don't know what's in there. So I was like, okay, we wait a little bit. You guys know how hospitals are. They kind of, they take some time. So we waited a little bit. I went in the x-ray room. I was shivering. So she gave me like a heated blanket. I was laying there. She took 3 x-rays from 3 different angles. Then we were done. Then we sat there and waited, and we saw a few subscribers. It was like so good to see you guys, but it was like the worst timing because I was in so much pain and I looked terrible. But we saw a lot of you guys, and we sat there and waited. I'm in pain. I have my freaking leg elevated because it can't be at a certain, at a certain angle without like just dripping blood. So then we're waiting, and the doctor comes back. And he's like, you're good, there's no glass. And honestly, like, I was relieved that there was no glass, because I didn't want to deal with the pain of him getting the glass out and then stitches and all that. He's like, we're not going to stitch it either, which I was surprised about that one. Because I'm like, how is this blood going to stop? But he's like, no stitches, that's like a bad area to put stitches anyway. And he said, it's going to heal on its own. And I'm like, what do I do for pain? And he gave me some Tylenol, but I'm like, I don't know. I was a little disappointed that there wasn't glass, but I'm happy that there wasn't, if that makes sense. Just because I was like, well then, why does it hurt so bad? Like why, why does it still freaking hurt? But it just must be the placement, and I must be a freaking baby. I don't know, but I'm doing a little bit better now. I'm standing right now, but I'm leaning against this, and there's no weight on my right foot right now. So, and I'm on the side of it too, and it's wrapped. She wrapped it for me. She's like, keep it wrapped like this for 2 days. Keep it out of water. She said in about like 12 to 24 hours, it should start to scab over. I don't know, to a lot of you, it might not be anything, honestly. But to me, I just don't like getting hurt, like at all. I don't like things like this happening. And I just was trying to have fun and make a TikTok. And yeah, I don't want to blame Charles, but it's kind of Charles's fault. Not gonna lie, because I was fine on that tank alone. But he's been here every step of the way, so I appreciate him. I love him. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know what's going on with me, because I did post some snaps on Instagram, and a lot of you have been sending me like, you know, best wishes and hoping I'm okay, and I really appreciate you guys for that. I'm okay. I'm alive. My foot is still connected to my leg. But yeah, just updating you guys on what happened. I'm exhausted. It's like 2:30 in the morning right now. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go sleep with Charles and Sushi. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be, you know, super active on TikTok now. I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching and being there for me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And we will see you in our next video. Good night. Adios.